I'm able to es una expresión que significa soy capaz de. Hoy la veremos en diferentes contextos utilizando los verbos más comunes. Recuerda utilizar el método de repetición espaciada.
These habits, I'm able to take those thoughts that pass through and give them a place, give them a
experience. And so now I'm able to take that experience and do it for my graduate dissertation.
I'm able to take hold of it more.
So I'm able to take 20% off the price and give you an amazing special today.
Healing, then I'm able to take on the service of others easier.
But when I'm able to take the few things I did learn and put them in my commonplace book and say, you know what?
I'm able to take courses that I can apply immediately to my role at Scylla.
And I'm able to take this one off the planer and just borrow that for dust.
To do is really get a hands-on approach to journalism. I'm able to take the skills that I learned at Hofstra, like shooting, writing, editing, and reporting.
In the situation where I'm able to take these visions that I had as a kid and bring them to life. I'm able to.
I have merchandise now where I'm able to take advantage of this audience and really support myself.
I'm able to take an active role in organizing the structure of this dream right now.
She sees I'm able to take care of myself and my family. But it gets a little weird because now, like, you know, she tries to eat.
Stories of revenge. With the benefit of historical hindsight, I'm able to see stories of revenge in motion.
And I'm able to see that those tasks are getting done in real time.
All right, great. So I'm able to see some of the chat here.
Into it, you know, and so I'm able to see the treasures of the world really in my own back.
For me, because of the Spirit being active in my life, I'm able to see my sin.
I'm able to see how it improves their lives, and that's
information, and I'm able to see those numbers reflected in any formulas that are referencing those cells.
So it always warms me up when I'm able to see the impact that I'm making, and I'm really happy that I started this channel.
And at that point, for me, time is how I'm able to see it as a
code. Just by a touch of the button, I'm able to see how intense the earthquake was, what the...
Not only where I'm able to see through the veil and see what's there now, I'm able
to see what they are being asked, how long it is taking them to answer the questions.
Can grow as a person if I'm able to see other lifestyles, other cultures, other...
Where I'm able to see the animal that we want to observe.
Almost because I'm able to see the emotions and the face reactions of the people involved.
I'm able to see that there's a predicted failure coming up for this particular asset.
I'm able to see the content that has been most viewed.
Crowd fund. And that's all I'm able to see here on my list.
And so I'm able to see things sometimes for what they are. But even when I don't,
in every day and feel like that I'm not working. I'm passionate about my job because I'm able to come in every day and feel like that.
That's how I do it, and that's how I'm able to come from California all the way to DC and be in front of you.
Of the day off of me when I'm able to come in and just mix color and apply it to the canvas.
Well, now that we've done the shoot and I'm able to come share my music, it's a dream come true for me.
And I guess that's how I'm able to come in and tell you what we can possibly do.
Reasons I'm able to come up with cartoons like these.
Good. So for me, when I'm able to come to something like this conference and I'm able to talk about what I use in my environment.
Some of the places that I'm able to come and influence and network in places like this. And
Me when I'm able to come in and just mix color and apply it to the canvas.
Main green, and I'm able to come and connect with my friends and get free ice cream.
But make sure I'm able to come back home in case, I don't know, I needed anything.
I'm able to come in and see big smiles on their face, and it's such a great feeling.
Basically leaving the body on me, and I'm able to come through it and increase my presence. So I'm coming out of the meditative state.
My thoughts, to plan it ahead, if I'm able to think about my thoughts, to plan it ahead, to construct it in a way that I think.
And every day I'm able to think about it a little more. And every day I'm able to talk about it a little more.
And so I'm able to think more critically about what's being said and written. But hey, let's
studio. I'm able to think more clearly.
A lot. I'm able to think more strategically.
I find that's when I have a very clear focus and I'm able to think about the day, what I want to get done that day.
I'm thinking, I like to drive when I go for long drives. And I may
my own journey, I'm able to think of those crazy ideas outside the box to help get families back together.
Taking scores. I'm able to kind of think about other perspectives in the room before I make my own decision.
Track with our lives. And every day I'm able to think about it a little more. And every day I'm able to talk about it a little more.
I'm able to think about it from a perspective other than my own.
Authentic. I'm able to think as I'm working. I was there. I touched this. I know.
Connection. I'm able to think about what it is about that.
And my influence is a lot wider. I'm able to think about more and change more about the system.
Well, I'm finally able to do
that we can see through the roof of it because it's made of natural material that we
password, and I'm able to look at, my different appointments. I'm able to look at, my different prescription.
And I'm able to look down the directory information topic.
But I'm able to sort of, look there and say, oh, okay,
God can, this is what he told me. He says, son, if I'm able to look at a person.
Answer, I'm able to look at the sort of gray area of where a kid was,
look straight at the camera like she wished to, and
right, but oh, I'm in it, but I'm able.
They saw the same result, so I'm able to look at my profession with a critical eye, myself included in that.
Not here anymore, and so I'm able to look through their things, their private thoughts, their
pathology for a period of time, and I'm able to make them better. I'm able to look them in the eye and celebrate with them in some manner to say.
Learning happens, of course, as you're going through the beginnings of your career, but even
in the collection, and then I'm able to look at, and then I'm able to invite.
In the majority of cases, I'm able to look past this issue and enjoy.
So then I'm able to look at myself and say, oh, in my own life,
day, 3 day. And then I'm able to look at my tags and look.
I'm able to look into the mirror.
And now I'm able to look through a hard drive for evidence that can be used legally in cases.
Seasons are, and so every season I'm able to look up, I add.
And finally, there's one last thing I'm able to look at in golf that
sight, right? I'm legally blind, so when I'm able to look at someone up close and see their features and
introduction video that I can point out. I think the videos that I am able to give them and tell them about in the first introduction video
to make sure that I'm able to give the very best to this organization and that continues for the long time.
Bam. I'm able to give you kids a good look at the chainsaw leg because I used it underwater. Here you go.
For the arts, I'm able to give wonderful things to people. So
it's why I'm able to give, because I'm so fulfilled that, like, I give out of guilt and gratitude. Right?
The leadership that I'm able to give, that
I'm able to give my entire self, every bit of energy I have.
Straight edge.
If I'm able to
Straight edge, but I'm able to give the different depth in.
if I'm able to give a voice for that situation, then
Finer, so I'm able to give you electrons a perfectly well-defined position. And
I know exactly what inputs I'm able to give the phone, and those turn into commands. And
use all of that knowledge, and now that I'm independent, I'm able to use all of that knowledge to joined, I pop on my webcam, I talk, and I'm able to use the Snagit technology to flip between my webcam and
good thing to do, and I'm glad that I'm able to use it. I'm also really interested, though, in what happens.
That's why I'm able to use this same hook for everything.
And with the new Ronin MX, I'm able to use Red and Alexa or any digital SLR. And
others. So it makes sense now that meaning for me is when I'm able to use a gift of writing to talk about a struggle.
Are stuck. Your beliefs are the things that are holding you back. And I've branded myself the BS Whisperer for that reason, because I'm able to use NLP to help.
And I'm able to use music to reduce the stress or the anxiety.